Hello, bit of a different review at the moment. I'm going to be voicing over this review. Here's the box, which unfortunately I no longer have. Obviously, it's the Marvel Legends Loki from the Disney Plus wave. I just took these images from the Hasbro Pulse website. Um, but yeah, I'm not much of a box collector, so straight onto the Build-A-Figure or Build-A-Wing piece, as this one is. It's quite basic, just a short stand, plugs into the back of the backpack, and then you've got Red Wing flying over the top. Here's just a look at some of the closer detail. You can see the pin in the back for the stand and the pin for the Red Wing stand. Good sculpting detail. Again, the plugs that connect to the White Vision Build-A-Wing pieces. And then just a look at the sculpt and paintwork on this. They actually sculpted the bottom with panel lines and bolts just added on. I think that looks really good. But yeah, not a whole lot going on, but very accurate to the show. Here's just a little rundown of the articulation, some little pin swivel, and then a ball joint at the top. On with the actual Loki figure. This figure is very basic. It doesn't come with any accessories apart from the Build-A-Figure, but I love this sculpt. It's just a reuse of the Nick Fury one with a new jacket, head sculpt, and tie, and different coloured plastics. They've actually included the TVA logo on the belt, which I thought was a really nice little detail. It took me a while to notice it until filming. They've also got the TVA logo up on the top left chest, and then they've also bothered to do the stripes on the tie, which I think is quite nice, because I know they didn't do that for a couple of figures before this. And then obviously you've got the variant logo, or the variant writing across his back, just in bright orange paint. But the main piece here is the head sculpt. They've done such a good job of getting Tom Hiddleston in on this. I mean, obviously he wasn't in on it, you know what I mean? Getting the actual sculpt to look like Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, it's quite clearly Loki, quite clearly Tom Hiddleston, and very nice with the hair sculpt, somewhat blowing in the wind. It's also nice that they made the tie and the jacket out of a rubbery material, so you can get a little bit of flexibility in it when you're articulating. And at the end of the day, it's Loki. It's quite clearly who it's meant to be. If you've watched the Disney Plus show, you'll know. But here's the articulation. Head spins, it's on a ball joint and a hinge. So it looks up quite far, looks down quite far as well. You've then got this torso on a hinge, the ab crunch, I should call it. Doesn't articulate back too much because of that jacket. And now full swivel at the waist. Arms go up to 90. The hands are on the same wrist and peg. They do turn as well, but I forgot to animate that bit. Obviously bicep swivel, and then the elbow joint that folds in quite a lot. The legs don't quite go out very far. That's also as far as they go back. They're just a standing pose. Good articulation on the ankles, good knee joint. And then obviously you've also got the outward, which again is quite limited, but it's a suited body, so you're kind of used to that with Marvel Legends, and a thigh swivel. Here's just a little comparison between sizes of the MCU sort. Here's some comic and Gamerverse stuff that I had lying around. And then I've also got the SH Figuart and Doomslayer because he's just the other one I had sat on my shelf. He will kind of fit with most of them. SH Figuart he's a little bit big for, but you could spoof it in there. But honestly, overall, I love this figure. I don't have a whole lot to say on it. Not a lot accessory-wise, but as you can see by these photos, you can get some great poses out of him. He stands quite well. He's got good, not posture, but kind of character to him. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next review, which will probably be White Vision.